Hi everyone, we're here live on Ustream with people in the chat to which I am communicating. So if you don't like that, then move on. And today we're going to work in my dilution journal, the large one, can't remember what size it was, and I've just sewed the page. So I'm going to use sprays today. So underneath I want to put some circles and put some art masking fluid on it. Gee, I'm going to go through some art masking fluid, aren't I? Hey. Ange is asking, does she need the Dana Wakely journal? Which one? The multi-surface one, the one that both Eileen and Zandra gave me. But I've only ever done one page in, which I must rectify that. Probably should have worked in that today. Foot filler? Oh, Eileen's telling Ange she doesn't think she needs the Dana Wakely journal. Right, but I did. See, I don't know, is it Diane Reevely or Dana Wakely? I get the two mixed up all the time. You know what? This is going to take a long, long time to mask, but I'll do it very thinly, okay? I promise. And very quickly so it won't take that long to dry. And in the meantime, you can listen to Squiz making a noise out there. Okay. Lid is somewhere, right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why they gave them away to me, Ange. Alright. Shush, Eileen. Oh. Right, let's get a big brush or a big-ish brush. Do the large circles first. I might put some in here. Hey, that was good, Jen. Idiot. Oops, Barb's not here, is she? Let's get rid of this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think he's trying to make me some drawers instead of me having to make it out of chipboard because the chipboard is probably not going to support the weight of all my sprays. So we went to the hardware store this morning when he took Cameron to the youth group and bought some timber, but it was too thick, so he's now planing it, like slicing it in half. Yes, Carrie Ann, she's in fine form today, is our Eileen. And as you have seen before, we are able to heat set this masking fluid. So it's not going to be that, it's not going to take that long, I don't think, to dry. I'm only putting a thin-ish layer of it on. And if it goes through those circles, that it's too thin, well then fine. So be it, we'll work with it. Okay? Okay, Jen did a page for YouTube and used the masking fluid. She let it dry overnight. So brushy paints on it and doesn't care if it dries or not. That's correct, Eileen. I only did that because the way I put the drops on the page was like they were dollops. Like they were as, like with the paintbrush and like that, and so they were thick. So that's why I had to let it dry overnight, because if I tried to dry it with the heat gun, not all of it would be dry, only the top, and I probably would have burst the masking fluid. Anyway, why am I trying to explain to you? You never believe anything I say. You always think it's just excuses. But I bite, don't I? All the time. I take the bait. Oh dear. So I'm guessing today's stream's going to be a lot of drying time, heat tool time. Oh well, it is what it is. And I don't know whether you guys have seen it or not, but I have started the iPad 2017 challenge just a bit late. It started on the 1st of June. I thought it was just something else. I'd been doing so many journal pages that I needed a change. But then having said that, I'm no good with prompts. Again, it's like planning a page when you've got a prompt to work with. It really pushes you to a limit. I am full of excuses tonight, Eileen. Yeah, the first card was okay, and the second one was too busy. The third one will go up tomorrow. It's vintage, and I struggled with vintage, and yet that's what I used to do most of when I first started out. And I uploaded most that I could of my Ustreams to my other YouTube channel. But unfortunately, the log cabin's gone, and so is, well, I think I've got 4 parts of the distress ink storage unit up there. But I'm going to make another one, so I might, I don't know whether I'll stream it or whether I'll just video it without an audience. Don't know, but I think I might make another log cabin, just a smaller one, I think, for Amelia. Because I have had people asking me whether I've got any videos of the log cabin. Oops, just went into some blue paint there. That was a bit fun, that log cabin stream. We were rolling joints. Also, Eileen said. Alright, that's all done. Excuse me, I'll try and tip that back in there and clean out this with the baby wipe. Hi, Jean. more building. I was going to just do, yeah, it's been a while since we built, Jean. I was going to make my boxes today, but then Squiz went and bought some more timber to see if he could make them more stable. So he saved or not, I don't know. A small log cabin for a family of little mice. Now it's going to be for Amelia. Noise. So while I'm heat setting these, what colours, sprays, am I going to be using? Anyone? What you got the linen thread for, Jean? You going to make some journals? Yeah, I think we should, although Jean's very much into the watercolouring at the moment, and we don't want to disturb her flow because she's going so well. But come soon, I think we should be challenged to make something, to build something. Jean, I think. Teal and purple of all colours. Purple. Oh, Monique. Oh, see, orange I'm not a fan of. It's too close to red. Purple, I don't know why. It's binding a book, one for me, and have to bind one for Paula. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that one that I just finished, that journal that I just finished that Mandy made, brilliant. And it was just done in watercolour paper and the Coptic binding and a canvas cover. So easy. Okay, Jean's up for a building challenge. So guys, you need to get your ideas out there and challenge us, and me and Jean will decide on which one we'll do. Because you know me, if I build something, it's got to have a purpose. Oh, I do. Monique, I love black. Cotton floss. Oh, did you just use embroidery thread? Yeah, that's not good enough. You have to do the waxed linen thread. But having said that, I have used dental floss and it has never broken on me. Shelf here, right? Oh, come on, Eileen. Yeah, building things with chipboard, like Jean built a piano, which held a mini album. I built the log cabin, but that wasn't part of one of our challenges. I can't remember what else. Built a lot of things, but anyway. Yeah, no, Jane, it's still not, because the embroidery thread actually splits as well, so it's not a good, yeah, lesson learned. But yeah, Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know, Jean, what I need to build. Like, I've pretty much built all my storage stuff. I just don't know yet. I know I've got to build another ink storage unit, but you know, we've been there, done that before, so we shouldn't do that. We've done a washi tape storage thing. We've done our glue gun holder. We've done our ATG holder. Done the desk organizer. Done the markers. Done the ATC holders. Done the tape storage. Done the ink storage. I don't know. What is there left? Hey, Ali. Ange. I started off the stream saying that Squiz is building me shelves to hold my, he's built me shelves to hold my sprays. And I made a box. And then we got talking and that, and I said I had to build a new ink storage unit. And Jean and I used to get challenged by the other ladies because Jean used to build a lot of things as well. And like I built this ink storage spinner. Jean's built a piano. This is all out of chipboard and paper and glue. And so got caught on a freaking long paintbrush. We challenged each other. So you know we were challenged to make something useful out of chipboard. So, you know, I've got a box here for my ATCs that I made out of chipboard. They're not ATCs, they're for my index cards. This one, I've got hand cream in the pencils, but for my tag. So, you know, the tag holder box. All sorts of things. That's the tape storage. Oh, wow, what's in here? A lot of crap, but my glue gun sits in there, and my glue sticks at the back. I'll show you a photo of what's in front of it. Okay, let me move things out of the road so you can actually see. That is my desk organizer. So I've got markers, markers, okay, markers, hang on, in here I've got drawers and I've got these, actually you can't see it, but anyway. Rach challenged us to build a town for the moon. That's still a bit damp, hold on. You're welcome. I know, I can see that. It's, you know, when you weren't there, it's a bit hard to envisage what we were talking about because we actually do journals mostly nowadays. So, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, poor old log cabin is falling to pieces though, because I used, what did I use? Hot glue. And after a time, it becomes brittle. So I've got to go back to it and glue it with Aleene's tacky everywhere. Let me get this out of the road and I'll bring it down and show those. Just so you understand what Jen and I actually have done with chipboard. Oops. Every time I get it down, I break something. Hold on, let me try and fix it if I can. Okay, here it comes. Now I'm going to have to get, I'm going to have to dust it, that's for sure. Hold on. It's falling to pieces as we speak. And I'm just pushing in things. Hold on, let me grab the camera. So I'm going to do this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so that's the front of the log cabin. These here, these were the joints we rolled. Hey, Judy. Okay, that door actually opens, and inside there's a mini album. On the side here, built a chimney. There's the roof. Corrugated cardboard. It was actually silver cardboard that I used alcohol inks on, but that's the chimney. And then, and Amelia loves to play with this, so I think she loved me to make her one. Yes, we roll joints. Okay, so over here is a side door, and pull it out, and that is a mini album, which I never ever finished. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it's on inside. Oh, what's in there? Not a lot. I did have a tea light candle in there, but yeah, see all these bits of cardboard here that are curved. I actually had to wet those to mold them into shape, and actually stuck onto just plain straight pieces of chipboard. The back's pretty boring. There's nothing around there. Can't even see it. Anyway. Nah. So and then we even got the little windows there. The flowers and the flower box. Okay. Enough of that. Need to put this back. Hold on. Hang on. Oh, I like the way that sits. Much better. Alright, let me get this and put it up without breaking it. Okay. Oops. Right, let me zoom out a little bit, I think. Oh, wrong way. There. We had some fun with it, I must admit. Let me just put this up out of the road, the cord to the camera. Whoa. Okay. A little bit more drying time. Sorry, guys. No residence, Sally, no. I think, which stream was it? Was it the log cabin I was making and the, that was when the mouse appeared, chewing on my Christmas lolly wreath that I just had sitting over here. Can't remember. So that was the running joke with the mouse in the log cabin. Yes, and watching Jean make a piano, that was amazing as well. No, not at all. Jean and I are builders. This is my just playing time, but I really, really love to build. Yeah, Jean had earphones in and I screamed as soon as I saw it. So you can imagine. Yeah, do that, Jean. Oh, exactly. Paula's the one that got me started on art journaling. And what I tended to do was try and emulate what she did, copy it. And I could never get it to look as good as what Paula did. So in the end, like after a long time of doing that, I just decided to stop and just play on my own. And from there, I grew and began to like it and got my own sort of style. Hi, Colleen. And well, then you could probably make the Taj Mahal to full scale. Or Eileen could, that's for sure. All right, still a bit damp, but that's okay. I'm going to get some sprays now. Teal was mentioned, greens and blues. Okay, so I've got over here on the bench, Evergreen Bow Distressing. Oh, this is a nice green. I love Heidi Swap's colour shine. Look at that goodness. Love it. What else? Calypso teal. We'll get some Lindy's in. Tibetan poppy teal. Need some blues now. I reckon the Calypso teal might be alright. And peacock feathers. We need to break that up though with something. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Reading chat. Alright, where's my other spray box? Hold on, I'm going to get my stool over. Oh, my area's been used now by that shelf. Okay. Alright. Need to add some more into it. Okay, so I think it was Meg that wanted purple, so why don't I use pink or red? This is cherry pie. I haven't used that one before, it's still sealed. Oh, sorry, it's because I'm looking away. Hold on. I'll change the sound to my camcorder. Or webcam, sorry. Alright, I'll see how that is. It's just that when I look away and I'm talking and not looking into the camera. Okay. Looking for more. Okay, no, that's going to do it, I think. Okay, here we go. Going to put down the pink first, I think. Bit of washi tape on there. So how is, yeah, no, I love the look of the pouring, but that's another medium I just can't afford to get into. All right, here we go. Where are we going to put this? Not too much of this, I don't want. So let's do some, we might do the Calypso teal next. Yeah, sorry, Eileen, it'll get covered up. Look at this. There we go. Does that look a bit better? All right. Now, I don't want the others to blend too much into these, so I'm going to dry this first. Sorry, noise pollution again. Okay, what I might do with that though is spray it with some water, eh? Let's just see how it's going to run. All right. So that was starting to run already, so I like the look of that. So let's just heat it. Yeah, I watched everyone fussy cut things, and I could never cut it properly with scissors, so I'd just get out the craft knife, because when I first started, I didn't have I had hardly any dies, and so when I was making tags or things for mini albums, because I started out making mini albums, I wanted to use like lightweight chipboard, and to get the shapes, I'd actually trace it on the chipboard and then cut it out with my craft knife rather than using a die. That's how I worked my way into being so handy with the craft knife. Right, they're dried enough, so let's get some more yumminess on. Let's go with the peacock. Let me get the heat gun out of the road because the spray's going to go all over it. All right, let's. What else? Where's the lid? Keep losing the lid. I should hold it in my hand. Goodness me. I got it. I found it. It's all right. Don't panic. All right, that was Peacock Feathers. Now let's do Evergreen Bough. Okay, and I do Heidi Swap's Colour Shine last. So this one is a Lindy's spray. It's Tibetan Poppy Teal. Ooh, nice. That's such a pretty colour. Now, I think what do I want to do? Let's get this out there. Such a pretty colour. So the Derwent sharpener gene is better than the yeah, well, I haven't found a sharpener yet good enough for my pencils. Although having said that, it could be that my pencils were dropped. That's what I don't like about the Prismas. I have put them in the microwave oven for a couple of seconds, my Prisma pencils, to melt the wax so that it gels again. Alright, I'm going to use the heat gun noise again. Okay, then. Yeah, even a cheap one, you just got to keep buying and buying until you find one that works for you. Right?
I've been thinking,
Yeah.
why don't I make it out of timber, the
Yeah.
bottom and the sides,
Yeah.
and you use that.
The depth doesn't worry me.
No, you use that tape to hold it together.
To hold the timber together?
Yeah.
Why? Can't you use glue?
Yeah, but would glue hold it? It's pretty good. It's good.
Yeah, I reckon I'll hold it. If not, then I can still strengthen it with the tape afterwards.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're just testing measurements here for my spray boxes. Wow, Jean. I guess I'm just unlucky. They have to come from God knows where to the bottom end of the earth, so probably why. Look at that goodness. Not quite dry, but that's okay. I want to use this Heidi Swap Colour Shine. Love it. Pain in the butt's back. Now I don't know what I'm going to do inside these circles. Probably should have done some stamping. Actually, we don't know what they're going to be like underneath anyway. They could have colour. That one was patina. That one. Love it. Although having said that, I think I like the Lindy's Tibetan Poppy Teal better. Guess I'm just unlucky. Right, let's go over it again, just to dry it a little bit more. And a little bit more heat set, and then I think I'm going to reveal. Haha, Eileen, I was always going to cover the yucky pink with the blue to make the purple that Monique wanted. No, I won't. Jean, I won't be using stinking red. Or orange. Eileen, you cannot repeat that. Oh, tell us, Jean, tell us. All right, that's enough drying them over it. If it bleeds, it bleeds. Okay, let it cool down a little bit. Now, what am I going to do with these circles? That's the dilemma I'm facing at the moment. What the heck? That just does not want to come forward. There, that's better. I'm doing DVD videos of my home movies as Christmas presents this year, so I'm going to build memory boxes to put the disc in and maybe a small album for my fave pics of each of them. Is that enough of a challenge, Eileen? It's very useful. So are you going to put the DVD cases within that memory box, or are you going to use it as a storage for the actual DVDs themselves and make sleeves and such? That's a good thing, Eileen. Something to hold your watercolours, Jean. Mm. Oh, good luck, Karen. All right, I'm going to start trying to take this off now, even though it's still a bit wet, so hold on. Let me grab. Yep, I'm going to have to dry it a bit more. Goodness me. Sorry, noise. Well, you need an area to put all, even though they're in your boxes, your palette boxes, Jean, your sets, they all need to go in a like an area for protection, don't they? Got me beat what I'm going to do with these circles now. Might add pink to them. Yeah, you got your ASCOG, but you work a lot with your watercolors now. Is there not any room on your desk that you could have an area set aside for a shelf type thing where you can slot your watercolors in and they're right there?
Yeah.
This is just not working. Hold on. This doesn't want to dry on that. Oh, there we go. That one's coming off. All right. Ugh. Hey, okay, we got one. That's dry. Okay. I think I'm going to rub some of the spray into the circles because there's still wet spray on top, but that's okay. It'll all add to the texture. Okay. On my desk here, right, not a chance. Lucky over into work. I had my tool spinner and 3 brush holders, then my spinning marker storage unit and my spinning distress storage. Yeah, I was going to say it feels like it too, Monique. Right. What are we going to put in these circles? Could probably colour them with the opposite colours, light pinks and yellow. Actually, yellow might be quite nice. I might do shades of yellow in them. That's what I'm going to do. But I think I also need some texture in there, like for some stamping. So I might stamp some smaller circles within the circles, maybe. I don't know. Stencil them in. Yeah, I could use a stencil. I guess. But with what colours? There we go, that's that so far. Yep. Each circle a different stencil, but I think we use the same colour combinations in each circle. Right. Paint, stencil. Now, I don't want a big stencil, so let's see what we have. Let's see, black. Ooh, yeah, I could use textures, but I'm talking about what colour am I going to paint the circles? Black. So maybe, okay, could I paint some more masking fluid through? Actually, should I paint them first, dry them, paint on some masking fluid through a stencil? Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Got a stencil that might work. Oh. This one. Ugh. Colour, then stencil black. Yeah, I agree, Debbie. And I think because there's colour on it already, do I just do the one, like do I do shades of yellow, or do I do shades of pink, or shades of something that's gonna be bold and bright against the deep background? It's got excuse me, it's gonna be too hard to mask through this stencil, but what I could do is colour them in shades. Yeah, I think yellow sounds good. Okay, so if I'll get a few shades of yellow, and I might just finger paint it on, it might be easier. Okay, so we've got cadmium deep yellow hue, daffodil, lemon yellow, what's this one? Opaque yellow. Yep, okay, so we've got 4 different shades of the yellow. No, not going to use Neo 2s. Although I could. That's a lot of rubbing, Debbie. Okay, let me grab a palette, because I think I want to merge them, blend the colours in, I think. Let's see what one looks like first. We can also always gesso over it. Okay. It's more orange than yellow, so I have to soften that up. Could actually blend some Neo2s into this later on, I reckon. Don't you like finger painting? Oh no, obviously not, because you get dirty fingers. I think I'm going to use the cadmium. See, that's more, they're both the same colours. This is Liquitex Basics, this is Reeves. This is more orange, there's a more orange shade to that than this one, so I'm going to use this cadmium. Actually, I might use the cadmium yellow medium hue. See what that looks like. Yeah, much better. Oops, silly girl. All right, so let that dry. I'm just thinking. No. Okay, well, let's just continue on and see how we go. Probably could put some white in with it as well. Doesn't matter if it goes outside the circle, because I'll come back to that, I think, because I want to brighten it a little bit while it's still a little bit damp, but not too damp. Now the smaller circles, what I might do with those is do a completely different colour, like maybe a bronze or a gold. I don't know. Or maybe just black. Don't know. We'll see. Get rid of these things. It sounds like squeeze-ass gas. Right. Probably does. We had sausages and onion gravy and veg last night. It's going to be nice and bright, especially, you're right, Eileen, the lemon yellow is going to look so nice underneath, peeking through the black stencil. I think painting it is going to be too much, too defined. I want some variation of the thickness and colour, I think, with the yellow in the circles. Now, I come back to this one and add a little bit more. There we go, like that. This one here. Yeah, we could leave the small ones white. They may need to be white once we put the black on here through the stencil. They may well need to be white. Blood is getting a bit full. I wonder if Squiz has gone up to make us a cuppa. Hope so. Getting a bit dry. No, I don't think he was up there long enough. Okay. False alarm. Hey, that's okay. Huh. I like that. I like it the way it's feathered in there. So, hold on. Okay, up there. Probably going to dull down the effect that black is going to bring to these circles, but I quite like the feathered in effect of it. White sounds good to me, and then shade around them. We're done. Yeah, exactly. We want to pop the white ones, I think. Hey, I did it again. That's dirty. Right, back onto the yellow. Need some more of the lemon yellow. I think I'm going to get some of the cadmium deep. That's a bit better. Okay. Now, is it light? Do I want you? And you. Nearly there. Sorry guys, if I had a bit of a boring stream today with the waiting for the inks sprays to dry and finger painting. Been very fiddly work. It's a bit dirty, that one. I'll have to come back to it. Right, oh, we've got 6 little white ones. Oops. An even number. Oh, thanks, Arlene. Oh yeah, the retreat is not that far away, is it? That's the orange. Didn't want that. All right, that'll do it for now. Let's dry that, and then we will get some black stencil wrap, I think. Noise. Wow, 2 weeks. Must be in for some rain, Monique. Yeah, definitely, Debbie. It needs to be popped with the black pattern. And then the white dots are going to be the contrast with all the dark, I think. Thanks, Monique. Not finished yet, though. There's time for me to stuff it up. All right. This page here's fairly dry, so I just don't think camera. Well, it was going to fall then. All right. Right, I need a palette, some black paint, a sponge, a softer end than that one. No. Right, let's get this one. Sorry about the scooby chair. And then this is the Dina Wakley Bullseye stencil. So that's the smallest, and I've got, but that's okay. I don't have to go all the way around. So the bigger one is not going to be big enough, but that's okay. We can work with that. All right, let's try this now. Try and get it centered as best I can, and we'll go from there. All right, so I don't want it to run through, so here we go. It's a very floppy stencil, so we've got to be very, 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 very careful. Are we ready for the reveal? Ta-da! That looks awesome. I like that. Okay, and now I'm going to bring this. Okay, so I'm going to have to mask off some. So let me just do the bigger ones first, I think. And then I'll start masking off as necessary. All right. So, okay, this is stinking awkward. Just don't want to load my sponge up with too much paint. So I'm just being mindful of that and trying not to move the stencil as well, especially on the center of the page. Okay, there's another one. Look, I just stuffed that. Okay. It's all right, fixable. Okay. Ta-da! Right. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, let's hope I'm gonna go. Probably. Oh, seems a bit off center, that one. Oh well. Oh, what did. Got it. Gotta be mindful when I'm close to the other areas of the stencil. Oh, you think? Okay. Well, we'll do this one for the bigger one. We shall see. I'll see what else I've got that may be geometric. Okay, I like that. So we've got... All right. Well, let's just leave that as is and let's have a look at some other stencils. So hold on. Just wipe this off first. Right, let's see what else we have. Yep, okay. All right, let's move this out of the road and you guys can help me choose. So we'll get our smaller stencils out first.
Leave that shit away.
Hey, stop it. Don't touch that. That's wet. Oh, blasphemy. Sorry, guys. Pain in the ass is back. Oh, nice. Look. Shoot, that was close. Look. You just built me a box to hold my sprays. Thanks. That's perfect. Now, how'd you go? I need the space back. People are there waiting for me.
Okay, here, you want to put that back?
Thank you.
Vent sprays.
No, I don't need them now.
Tip them out?
No, I don't need them at the moment. That would be nice within a stencil, like a circle, I reckon, that one. Oh, you know what? Oh, we'll just leave that one out for now. It's done well, hasn't he, Eileen? Oh, see, I like them too. Hold on. Oh, see, I could do that one too. That would, yeah, that would be good. You know, doing the circle theme, no, too big. Oh yeah, we could do this one. Okay, all right. See how we go. CB, when Eileen streams, that was the deal, wasn't it? So we all have to get on Eileen's case. Oh, shoot, that's twice. I nearly knocked that water over. So what I'm going to do is grab, okay, so I'll put this, this one could go in the big one here. This is the 3D one. Okay, yeah, that way, okay. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'll put the big stencil, oh, there goes paint over it, like that, and then I can sponge over it, okay? So that's how I'll get around that one. Yeah, exactly, CB. Okay, so toilet break very soon. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. I don't want this to bleed, so I'm trying to not load up my sponge too much. They did. Sorry. I can't be too mean to him because he's making my drawers. But at the same time, he knows I'm streaming. So yes, CB, we need to get Eileen to stream so Swizz can play a song for us on one of his guitars that he makes. Oh. All right, are we ready for the reveal? Double stencil, yeah. Oh, wow, doesn't that look effective? It looks a bit dark where you guys are sitting, but let me hold it up close to the camera and you will see how cool it looks. Cool. All right. Yeah, like that. So I haven't got another big one like that is going to make that effect. So I think that's going to be my one and only of that one. So then I think I'll do that one down there, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So that's this one. Oh goodness, I'm running out of space. Is that one? Yes, okay. So right, that one. Not too many of those, but I think I can do the smaller ones with that as well. I think so. That's that one there. So I'm going to have to do 3 of these. Okay, and probably do this one here, I think. It does look like a pregnant circle. I swear you painted over a tennis ball. Okay. A bit off center, but that'll do. Now what? Okay, that one and that one and that one we shall do with this one, I think. What now?
I'm just making sure they all fit.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Yep, every single one. Oh, that's a bit tight.
That bottom one a bit smaller.
Okay, thanks. Cover would be nice.
Yeah, well, I hope you get one.
So do I. Yep, I like that too. And I'm a bit mean, aren't I? Okay, let's do that one there. All right. Right, and then, oh, they're looking so nice. I think we'll do this one down here. Sorry, I'm going to turn it around. Oh, that's that one. Okay, do that one there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe there. Oh, no, maybe there. Okay. Okay. I might look in my stencils again before I use that one because I might need something different. I know, Jean, they are so handy, especially this circle one. I've got so many other Fiskars ones that I don't use that I probably should get out and try and use. This might be all right. Huh. Maybe I'll use it anyway, just on the smaller ones. So that's that one. So I have that right in the centre there. You're not a big fan of them, that one, so I'm just going to use, okay, do 3 of them. Probably this one up here. And then I have to find some smaller ones. Okay. They really are great templates. Okay, put that over there where it should go. Put that somewhere. Grab this. All right, got no space left. Hold on. Ooh, come on. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. I've got a couple of bigger ones there. Just leave that out. Oh, could probably put a dragonfly in here. No, too late. Alright, that's that one depleted. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, the big one. Oh, I don't think I can hold that. I'm going to have to move this. Oh, I nearly dropped it. Okay. No. No. Okay, we could probably use this medallion one, maybe. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, okay, just something cool in just one of them. Alright, we'll see what that something cool is. Oh, there's lots of little circles there, but that looks like the other bubbles dilution one, so... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It's got to be one of those. Oh, third time I nearly knocked that water over. I don't know what it's going to be. That's something special. Oh. No, this one will do. I think I've just depleted. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, no. Alright. Let's see. There's one extra circle. Okay. Now, which is the right way? That way. Right. So we've, okay, so this one here is going to be the special one. So let's do this in here. Maybe not. Maybe I do that one in there, I think. Right about there. And then over here and here and I'll, yeah, okay. Let's see. No, won't use that one, I don't think. Oh no, Jean. Maybe letters spelling something. Okay, so I need my Fiskars shaped thing wherever I put it. Oh, under here. Okay. And that one is that one. Okay. Okay. Oh, that looks really, really nice. That one's that one. No, it's not. It's that one. Okay. So let's go there. Oh. Alright, and then last one over here, which must be that one. So I put that one there. And then I don't know what I want to put in that one over there. Okay, I've got to wipe that off. Hold on. Wipe that off. That's alright. Okay. Alright, 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. sorry about that. All right. I'm back. So, what are we going to write in there? There's some pretty ones popping off the page. I don't know. Uh-oh, Monique just saw a face. All right, while we're thinking about that, what I might do is, I should have taken those into soak. I'll do that later. Might just dry this a little bit, and then we might put some portfolios, shadows over it. Did I just stop that camera angle up? Probably. And the cords dangling up there. There has to be a small word if that's what we're going to use. All right, so question, should I'll get some white, oh, hold on. Should I maybe just shadow the white circles and just go around these again with the black? Or should I give them all shadows? Oh, shoot. Why? My battery's 10%. Should be plugged in. What's going on? It's not plugged in for some reason. It is, but it's not showing as plugged in. Hold on. Oh, okay. The other connection wasn't in properly. Phew. Thought something was going wrong there. I am having issues with space on my laptop. Do it slang style. B. Just the letter B. Just want to make these a bit wider, and I think the way to do that quickly. What's a portfolio? That's okay. I think I might just do a black shadow, or I love me some Prussian blue. Maybe I'll do Prussian blue. No, it's all about the black, so it's got to be black. Hold on. Alright, so let's do this. The bird idea? What's the bird idea? Didn't see the bird idea. Okay. Okay, so just put a bird in there. Well, the wall's shaking. Okay, let me grab my... Oh, where would I have put it? Okay, I'm trying to find my pit brush pen. So if I can go over. Alright, let me grab another one. Go over my circles. Okay, the other one's... Oh, here it is, I've got it. Put the bird in it. Maybe she means from the stencil. Oh, no. The bird, I think, that I had from the stencil might have been too big for that area. So, I'm going to have to just... Might put a stamped bird in there. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. When in doubt, put a bird on it. That's so true, Karen. Okay. Oops. You have small alpha steps. You can step shine in that last circle. I do have small alpha stamps. Rose gifted me quite a few way back when. Might try and do a white around that one. I don't know. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Might have been the wrong thing to say, but you know me. Okay. He's been noisy, hasn't he? He's been pretty good not to complain about it. It's all for a good cause, though. I don't have to make boxes then. Must be that one. He's going upstairs to make me a cuppa. Done that. I might go around that in white oil pastel, but not yet. Got to do something with it. Okay, we're looking at circles. Are we in space? Are we in water? We've got colour. Oh, very good. So I'm just trying to think. Okay, let's have a look what stamps I have in birds. There's butterflies. I want birds. Okay. Too big. Too cutesy. Could do a flamingo. I've got a bird or I could probably stamp that on paper and cut it out and put it over it with maybe different colours, or we just use one of these, 78 I think. Stencil, gesso, then a coloured texture paste. Okay. All right, what colour? Okay, so if we stencil gesso, and we could, no. So that's to the flamingo. Debbie, I'm trying to picture what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, true, Eileen. Just leave that one circle plain yellow. I think I'm liking that idea, because if I put something black on there, like stamped bird, it's just going to blend in with everything. So, as Debbie says, I stencil some gesso and then a coloured texture paste. Yeah, we could do that, Debbie. Maybe. All right, well, let's stencil some gesso, but what stencil am I going to use? So let's use... I think I might use that one. Maybe not. Hold on, thinking. One that I haven't used. I didn't use this one. So I think I'm going to try and stencil that. It does go right to it plain yellow. But if I stencil this on and then do another, yeah. Or why don't I do this? Why don't I just do... So it's sort of in amongst that the purple shades there. Sort of brighten that area around it, highlight it, instead of give it depth, give it sort of... What do you reckon? We leave it as is, because if I put anything else on there, it'll have to be white, because everything else is black and it will just blend in. So overboard, Jen. Stuffed it too. Just do it all the time, don't I? Okay, hold on. Just there we go, I think. That's about it. There. I think we're done. As she goes further with it. Okay. I think yeah, I've stuffed it. Hold on. Let's get that. This is a bit dark over that, but that's all right. It's okay. Yep, okay. Good job. We're done. Do we put a title on it at all? So the sprays and the shimmer. There's your Prego ball. Here we go. Yeah, I know I did, but oh, thank you. Colour the white off it. Colour the white off it likely. Colour the white off. It likely picked up some of the purple on the pastel. I'm trying. It won't wipe off, Jen. The more I do, the more pronounced it becomes. See? See how I've sort of stuffed that now? Loser. Okay. Gonna, yeah, no, stuffed it. Stuffed it, stuffed it, stuffed it. It's okay. It's only a journal page. I should have left well enough alone. It's okay. It's okay. We can work with that. It's all right. Let's get a purple spray. Let's colour. How are we going to colour those circles? Hold on. We can do something. Hold on. We can work with it. I don't want to get the lines though. So what I'm going to have to do, all right, I'm going to fix it. I've got to fix it because I did like it before that. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to get a viscous shape cutter. I'm going to get my tool and I'm going to make some masks. Hold on. Right, where would that be? Is that it? Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, let's get some cardstock or paper. Cardstock's probably better. Right, stick a bird on it. We should have just went back to that, shouldn't we? Okay. Alright. not working. I got it round the wrong way, probably. Yeah, not working out. I might have to change. That might be a bit too thick. Alright, let's see if some of my circle punches are going to work. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what we can do. Oh, okay. Can you spray on your table and dab colour back into it? That's a good suggestion. But first, all right, well, probably should try that one first, because if I spray this and it gets on the other things, it's going to stuff it even more. So we'll just grab this and okay, I can't dab it on there, so we'll probably need some sorry, you're probably not seeing this, some blue and the red. Let's do that. I think it was this one, and let's dab that off. Let's get the blue. Oops, I went back into the purple. And what I'm trying to do is not make it so noticeable. So that's why I'm dabbing it off. Now that's too red, so let's get more blue on there. Not looking at the chat. Probably should. I'm going to introduce another colour, I think. All right, let's see how we go with that. It probably is, Jane, but it is what it is. I think I need to go back to this idea. Yeah. No, see that white, and you're right, Jean, it's resisting. And that's okay. It's all right. It is what it is. And so nothing is going to help it now. So we just have to deal with that. What I could do is put something over the top of it. That's what I could do to fix it up. I think I'm going to have to do that if I want to. Like, if I wanted to, if it really worried me, I could do that. But I don't think it does really worry me. I mean, it did look good initially, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, I know. I stuffed it. It's such a shame. But it's a journal page. We learn. You know, make your decision and stick with it and stop trying to make it perfect. And that's gone to purple. So that white one's stuffed. That's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. Put the title around this. Yeah. Okay. Let's again try this. And then we shall write the title around there. And the title's going to be Learn Restraint. It is stuffed. It's stuffed what we had, which is okay. It's okay. Title's going to be I Must Learn Restraint. Just say it's a bunch of unsuccessful planet attempts and a real planet. Right. Thinking of a title name. Pregnant planet. Black hole. Oh hell, what did I do? Alright, let's just write dimensions on it and be done with it. With a Sharpie pen or something. A Posca pen will do. Dimensions. Okay, so I want to try and do it. Okay. What I shall do is this. Thinking heck. A little bit of that fibre in there. Leave it alone, Jen. There we go. Yep, I wrote over it. The Posca pen worked fine. And now, find it, and that one. There we go. She's done. All right, it's done. Let's zoom in a little bit. It looks like he did it on purpose. Yeah, we know different. There we go. So you can see the shimmer and the stuff up in more detail. There's preggers. Okay, done. Now to clean up this mess. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.